Scary compilation part 40. Let's get into this motherfucker. Hopefully y'all don't get no ads. If you do get an ad, subscribe, nigga. I can't help you with that. I'm sorry. Vanish.
It's worth mentioning that the following video features a doll, so if you plan on sleeping tonight, you'll probably want to skip this one. Now the video itself doesn't have much info. It seems to have been shot years ago, as the quality of the footage isn't exactly 4K. But it's what happens in the video that makes up for the lack of quality, for what's captured on camera is pretty unsettling. The video starts off with a child who seems very excited over the fact
that nigga got some nasty ass fingernails, nervous ass hands. What the fuck? That nigga digging your booty in your ears and go play with worms in the front yard. Don't he got fingernails like he play with worms in the front yard? Like, nigga, you 19. What you out there doing playing in the front yard of them damn worms? And give your sister her camera back, nigga. You getting it dirty.
Surprise, motherfucker.
fact that the camera on which this video had been recorded is finally...
You said what the club hitting for? You can't get into it? You ain't missing out on nothing. That shit be hot. Everybody just be standing there nowadays. The girls don't even dance with the man no more. You not finna go in there and get no coochie. You ain't missing out on shit. It ain't how it used to be, and it ain't like what you see on TV. You ain't missing out on nothing.
working after failing to turn on for a while. Enthused that the camera is now functioning, the child excitedly tells her mother about this while recording her. The child then goes on to tell their sister about this. However, it's what happens next that has left viewers of the video disturbed. Take a look.
The cat like, girl, what you laughing at? What you screaming for? Oh shit! She already scared. And for some shit like that to just happen, nigga, the whole mannequin head on some exorcism shit. I would have took off.
Behind the child's sister, the head of a doll that's placed on top of a dresser turns on its own.
That's crazy.
And it doesn't move just slightly, as though small vibrations had caused this, but rather turns its head almost completely around before stopping to look at the camera directly at its lens. But even more unsettling is the fact that it turned its head after the child repeatedly asked his sister to turn around and look at the camera. Because of this,
crazy,
viewers
bro.
find this video to be evidence of something paranormal. According to them, a certain entity attached to the doll's head had thought the child was calling out to them, when in fact, the child was actually calling out to their sister.
But like, even if you a demon, right, or as a ghost, you know you a ghost, because for one, you a ghost, and you not even in your own house or your own era of life, so you know shit is different, okay? You know you dead. If somebody say, turn around, as a ghost, why the fuck would you do that? Why would you do that as a ghost? I just feel like they wouldn't do that, you know? I feel like they wouldn't. Hey, turn around, sister. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not a sister. I'm a ghost. So as a ghost, you gave up your your camouflage, dummy. Now we know you here, and I'm finna get a priest and send your ass back to hell. Damn.
Now of course, as with most videos, this is purely speculative. It isn't obvious as to what exactly had caused the doll's head to move, but as always, I'll let you come up with your own ideas. Had something paranormal been caught on camera, or was something else caught instead? Feel free to let me know what you think. Facebook users Juan and Nicole are a married couple who've been experiencing strange activity at home. It wasn't too long ago when the couple who've been experiencing...
She looked like, I am ready to go. Did not want to be here. Everybody get on my nerves. It's hot. Ready to go.
Strange activity at home. It wasn't too long ago when the couple had posted a video of what many viewers consider to be the most active poltergeist activity caught on camera. Yet prior to this video, Juan and Nicole had a similar experience in a different house. And it's because of this previous encounter that many believe that the married couple are being followed by something. To be more specific, Viewers believe that a malicious entity of some sort has been haunting the two wherever they go. Although it's not clear if the couple also believes this, they have no doubt in their mind that the following incident deals with something paranormal. According to the couple, they were watching a scary movie with a friend inside their living room when all of a sudden, strange things began to occur. It was after this incident that they looked over the footage caught by their security camera to make sense of what occurred that day.
Why does that living room look so tiny? Like, that motherfucker look like real packed in.
But it seems that watching this footage has only left them even more disturbed. Midway through the footage, the friend claims to have seen the stuffed bear on the couch move on its own. He points this out to the couple, who in response tells him that he's probably just seeing things. But then, after shrugging it off to being nothing, the following happens. This is what was caught.
No, mijo, esto tenemos que subirlo, Esto, mijo, uy, si es que hay alguien que sabe de estas cosas que nos ayude.
Yo me quiero ir.
No, mira.
The reason why I asked if we smoking a vape, because it was like, I seen like a little like smoke or white thing that was in this area and it went over here like.
Esto, mijo, uy, si es que hay alguien que sabe de estas cosas que nos ayude.
Yo me quiero ir.
No. Mira, la sombra blanca, ¿sí la viste?
Sí, pero
No.
ahí yo fue que ya comencé a sentirme mal.
¿Por qué?
Porque mira, a ver, a eso yo sí lo vi claramente, así de reojo. Oye, ¿por qué se mira? Sí,
Uy.
Oh,
sí, viste,
fuck.
eso sí.
Somebody there.
Yo no soy hablador.
This nigga just hold up. This how I'm gonna squeeze your motherfucking lips if you do some shit dumb. If we out in public and you say some dumb ass shit to ruin everything we got going, I'm gonna squeeze your motherfucking lips just like that. Grab your noonie. I'm gonna grab them bitches off your face. Shut up, nigga, before you ruin everything we got going on. Squeeze that shit off.
¿Dónde ir?
Behind the couch where the friend had sat, a shadow-like figure can be seen on camera for a split second before quickly disappearing behind the sofa.
And they heard that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, out of all of these scary compilations, they had the realest like reaction. Like they really got scared. It's just I haven't seen nobody leave the house other than that one whenever she had like the cemetery was buried in the front yard and all them cows kept coming to her house. She the only one, and like it pulled her hair or her shirt or something and she ran out the house. That's the only one I see run. Everybody else be like staying around, sticking around. Get the hell out of there.
Not sure as to what they'd seen, they began to look around for the mysterious figure, but then, as they search around, the strangest thing happens.
Es que estábamos con la luz del televisor,
Claro.
pero como que estuviéramos en el cine. Yo digo que
Mira, ahí me tiraron la botella y yo de una.
Why y'all not opening the door to
Yo
run
te lo
out?
juro que yo no aguanto un día más.
Uy, no.
Yo no aguanto un día más.
Pero, uy, mira, ¿sí ves la luz que pasa
Mira,
por ahí?
ahí, la puerta de alguien como la tenía trancada. No puede-
Mira, siempre ve, uy, ¿sí ves?
Damn! Whoever in there, that motherfucker. And this is just in the daytime. First it was something little, then it was something little, then like everything started getting knocked down. Bro, how he start with the door open and he get out first? Pure scared. Nigga left his girlfriend behind, threw the girlfriend into him. He falling all on the couch. He gonna, that's me. Oh shit! Nigga, don't nobody matter no more. Let me get the hell out.
Sí.
Ahí pasa.
mira, el susto, ¿sí ves lo que me pasó en el susto?
Uy, está el cuadro. Dios mío santo.
Bro, the TVs,
¿por qué
not
cayó
TVs,
todo?
the pictures and
Ahí
shit
nosotros
falling
nos
off the
fuimos,
wall.
nosotros no nos íbamos a quedar
Mira,
ahí.
mira lo que pasó ahí, mira lo que pasó ahí. Mira eso.
In the door
No sé
slam.
si hay algo o alguien que nos está haciendo asustar.
Is this shit real?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Is this shit real though? Like how everything shit flying off walls here. First they was casually chilling. He said, "Oh, I think I seen that bear move." Everybody like, bro, chill. They hear something behind them. Boom, everybody get up scared. Boom, okay. Now that they started up, it's like they made the ghost start up. Like, oh, niggas won't stand up. It's time to scare some shit then. Everything started going crazy in there. And then the door slammed. Bro. And the way this is built, they live in like a hotel or something. This look like a hotel. It's ghosts in hotels. We can't live no fucking where.
Te lo juro que yo ya no aguanto.
Estábamos solos en la casa, bro. Yo
Mira, ahí están las luces.
All of a sudden,
Hotels?
things inside the living room began to move on their own. It was at this moment that they fled out of the house due to the dangerous activity that was happening inside. What happened then, after the door had closed on its own, has left them baffled.
La sangre de Cristo tiene poder.
Mira, mira la maleta, mira. Mira cómo la van arrastrando. Mira
¿Por qué
cómo
no
se la van
oraron,
arrastrando.
hermano? ¿Por qué no se pusieron a orar?
Cambiémonos de casa.
Tienen que
No,
orar.
que eso ya...
No, eso de ley, eso de ley.
Vamos.
Uy, pero ese
Damn.
peluche, Dios mío.
Mira, mira, como que lo están jalando, ¿sí ves?
Es como que se para de cabeza,
Ese es el
¿qué?
peluche que te regaló Juanca. Que tú dañaste, ¿ves?
Mira, ¿sí viste lo que pasó aquí?
Mira, mira.
¿Sí viste?
Ahí pasa, ahí pasa.
Sí. Mira, mira.
¿Qué es
Eso
that?
necesita. Mira, es
Yo
como,
no sé
es
qué
como,
quiero
como que
ir.
fuera que algo
Yo,
pasa.
eso nosotros no
Motherfuckers
lo vimos
moving
porque estábamos
everything,
afuera.
just dragging it though.
Pero es como que algo pasa. Date cuenta que es como que, mira, mira, ¿ves?
Mira,
See, this all go back to like I was saying, like who y'all think got the scariest ghost? Hispanic people or like the Chinese Asian? Cause black people, we got some scary ghosts too, but like it stops. Like it don't keep going and keep going like that, and the door slam on a nigga. It don't be like that, bruh. Like, and then white people goes like that shit ain't that scary either, you know? Like it's all scary, but it ain't like them Asians and them fucking Hispanic ghosts. Like they be like voodoo princes and shit, voodoo queens and shit in your living room, like. And then you got them Asian ghosts. They like connected with monks and I don't know, bro. Shrines and shit, like. I don't know. For me personally, I don't know which one's the scariest. I say Hispanics, but I had people comment on the last video when I asked that. A lot of people were saying like the Asian and Japanese. It was Hispanic people saying the Asian and Japanese people got scarier ghosts. So if they thinking that, woo.
ahí va.
As stated before, viewers believe that something paranormal had occurred.
Yeah, they be going to
But
temples and shit.
even more unsettling is the belief that something is haunting the married couple regardless of where they live. Until more footage is released by the couple, it seems that this belief will stay at that, just a belief. Although it's not clear as to what exactly was caught on camera, the video is still nonetheless pretty creepy. The following photo was submitted by Taylor P.I., who writes, "Here's a photo that I found online. There's little to no information on the photo, except for a small caption that reads, 'A young man takes a photo behind an old building and gets photobombed by someone inside.' Even though the caption implies that a person had photobombed the picture, it looks nothing like a person. I don't know, but it seems more like a ghost than a human to
Look
me."
like.
Here's the photo that Taylor's referring to.
It looked like him. That looked like him.
Taylor's referring to.
That looked like a doppelganger or somebody that's trying to mimic this motherfucker. That looks like him. Just like in a darker, you know, more shadowy version. That looks just like him, bro. That's him. That's him. That's him, bro. Fuck. What kind of creepy ass shit is this, bro? It's that nigga cousin.
Now, given that the captions state,
What if like motherfuckers have twins and shit, but you know how one baby would come out, survive, and the other one died? That's how like all your life that baby still grew up with you. It's just always been in that shadow background. Dash scary, creepy, creepy.
states that the photo was taken in front of an old building, it might be the case that something other than a person had been caught in the photograph. But as always, what do you think? Could this be evidence of something paranormal? Or is this simply a random stranger inside the building who photobombed the picture? With very little information, it seems that this question
Because if that was a human, it wouldn't be so dark. dark. Like, I get it, they standing in the back, they probably in the hallway, but they're not that much farther from each other. Like, he wouldn't be that dark. You know, if that was a real person, that would, nah.
Will remain unanswered. What exactly had been caught in this photo?
These nuts.
Facebook user Meg Wolfgang had posted the following video in the hopes that someone could explain the strange occurrence that is seen in the footage. Meg was playing with her kittens when something pretty creepy was caught on camera. During the time of this recording, she didn't notice it. It was only after looking back at the footage that she realized that something unsettling was caught on camera. Meg writes, "I wanted to post this video I've had for quite a few years now and get others' opinions. In the video, which was recorded by myself in about 2008, maybe 2009 originally, there is a dresser not even half an inch raised off the ground, in which something reaches out from under, stealing the kitten's toy, and with audio on it that says what sounds like 'leave me' at the same time. When I originally recorded the video, I didn't hear or see anything. The following is the video she took."
Something snatching that bit. If your kids run in your room and said, "There's somebody under my bed, he grabbed my feet, or he's trying to snatch my toys or something," believe that little motherfucker, because there's probably something in there under his bed or under his dresser. Like, how does something get under your dresser, you know? That's some like evil entity shit. And then you seen the whole movement of it grabbing and everything. Now, I didn't hear nothing, but we seen that. Oh, something came out.
Beneath the dresser, there appears to be something hiding inside.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's hard to make out what this is, but according to Meg, she can't shake the thought of this being a physical manifestation of something supernatural. Given the strange motion of whatever this is, including its odd appearance, and the faint whispering that is heard in the background, most viewers agree with
That's
Meg
fucking
that
freaky.
something supernatural had been captured. But, as with most videos, I'll let you come up with your own opinion. For now, Meg's video remains a mystery. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. The following video was taken by Jonathan Valink, who works at a factory at an undisclosed location. Although very little information is given on this video, it pretty much speaks for itself, as the footage shows that something eerie is happening inside this factory. Jonathan had been working the night shift alone inside a factory when the following incident took place. Along with this video, he writes, "In my night work schedule, I heard strange noises out of the ordinary. I took my cell phone out and I was able to capture the encounter with this presence." This is what he caught.
Show us that shit. Let's see what you caught, man. We want to see it, man. We want to see it, man. We want to see it.
¿Quién anda ahí?
Turn the big lights on. This shit's scary.
Escalera caída. Pucha. Aquí no hay nadie. ¿Quién anda ahí?
Don't go in there. That's scary. Don't go in there.
Todo está acá. No hay nadie. Esto está
Yeah, like a
raro.
school or something.
Muy
Oh,
raro.
warehouse job.
It appears that someone had knocked over the ladder inside this room, which was initially standing upright, according to Jonathan. However, if he was the only person inside the factory, then who, or maybe even what, had knocked over the ladder? It is.
Or, like this box was sitting on top here. Like that box right there was sitting like up there where the ladder was standing up at. And then it just, wind or just finally got loose and fell down, which knocked the damn ladder over. Because this video didn't show us nothing that had to do with a ghost. So far, I haven't. Or somebody came in real quick, set the box up there, boom, boom, walked out, left, and then out of nowhere, it just like, not out of nowhere, shit can stay still for a certain amount of time, but eventually that bitch just fall off, and that bitch motherfucker around fell off and made the ladder fall, right? Cause I don't see no fucking ghost, yeah?
Then who, or maybe even what, had knocked over the ladder? It isn't until minutes later that Jonathan finds out as to who, or better put, what, had knocked it over. Take a look.
Puta abajo.
You in the dark, bruh?
¿Quién era ahí?
Never mind, something's in there with you, brother. Keep it all 100. I don't think the wind knocked that over. But that'd be a coincidence. The wind just all in these separate rooms. Ain't no door open. I know a ghost when I see one.
No te tengo miedo.
Yeah, you are.
Uy, hijo de puta.
See, you shouldn't have said that. Like, I'm just saying, like, as a motherfucker, if you in somewhere where there's ghosts and demons, why would you yell like, I'm not scared of you? Knowing you scared of the motherfucker, shit damn near right there at the tip of the booty hole ready to come out because you so motherfucking scared shit out you. And you gonna taunt them talking about, I'm not scared of you. Anytime you taunt anything in life, what happens? A motherfucker take that as a challenge. Like, oh, you ain't scared of me? Okay, let me show you something then. And that nigga pick you up from the top rope and drop you on your fucking neck. Then we gonna see who's scared. Nigga, we talking about demons, ghosts right now. I quit my job about this shit. See? See?
No te tengo miedo.
Yes, you are.
Puta.
See? Telling somebody you ain't scared of them
An
does not
object
mean they
below
not gonna
moves on
kill
its
you.
own right before Jonathan's eyes. Then, a second object gets thrown off from a flat surface as though someone had hit it with full force. Feeling more spooked than before, Jonathan goes on to state that he feels a certain ambience in the room, a heavy ambience that's making him feel uncomfortable and a little claustrophobic. He then proceeds to check out the floor below him where the objects had fallen.
Las cosas que se cayeron.
Yeah, you gonna go down
La
there.
loción. Sea lo que sea, no te tengo miedo. Para nada te tengo miedo.
Shit. Oh. Man, there's a whole lot of areas you can walk through.
As always, what are your thoughts on this? Had Jonathan caught something unexplainable on camera? Or had something else been captured? When it comes to baby monitors, those that
look
capture
like an
footage
alien.
of something unexplainable are perhaps the creepiest types of footages. Now, although this next segment isn't a video, but instead a photo that caught something on a baby monitor, it is still, without a doubt, pretty unsettling. Reddit user Lousy Mouse had posted the following image and writes, "My son was napping yesterday, and I looked at the monitor and saw this."
What is it?
On the right side of the screen, there appears to be a faint image of what seems to be a woman who's slightly hunched over. But even more creepy is that it looks as though she's watching over the sleeping child next to her. Naturally, the father was spooked upon seeing this. Others who've seen the photo were also creeped out and have commented that the baby monitor may have caught an actual person as opposed to an apparition, suggesting that a squatter might be living inside the father's house.
Man, that's crazy.
Whether an actual person or not, the father hopes that whoever, or whatever this is, doesn't make another appearance, for the photo itself has already creeped him out enough.
Now I see it though. Now I see it though. Like, that's the hand. They look like they got like a long dress on. That's the neck. That's the head. But it's not given like that's an actual human right now. They look like something that used to live in that motherfucker. And it's just in there staring at your baby or whatever. And it's crazy though, we see shit like this, and what if whole time that was in there protecting your baby? We just like, man, that shit looks scary. Cause you know, we never seen like the other side, what things look like on the other side. What if that was in there protecting your baby whole time? And we like, well, fuck that, nigga, call the priest. This shit's scary as fuck. Whole time he's there like, nah, there's some real scary shit out here. You think I'm scary? Ooh, you ain't gonna make it when you see what's coming to take your baby. Fuck.
This next video shows a security guard working inside a hospital when something unexplainable is caught on camera. Jay Breezy, who's the security guard you see in this footage, has been working at this hospital for quite a while.
That's that nigga name, Jay Breezy. He fuck white women. A lot of them. Jay Breezy. Yeah, anybody named Jay Breezy, they love fucking white women, but they got a black girlfriend, but they love fucking white women. I know Jay Breezy.
And has never encountered anything like this before. Needless to say, he was left shook when the following incident occurred right before his eyes. It was only after watching the footage caught by the CCTV camera inside the hospital that he came to realize that what had happened that day wasn't him just seeing things. Take a look at this footage and see what you think.
He gonna lose his job. That's something that all niggas do. If we do something at work and we like, okay, this not a part of the job, but it's got something to do because we finna help out, we look at the camera and be like we letting them know like, hey, I ain't trying to go against y'all rules. I need my job, but hey, I'm just letting you know you seen what I seen. That's why I got up off this computer, because you just seen that shit. Didn't you? Okay. So, because we straight. If they try to fire us anything, we straight be like, no, check the cameras. Look, right here at the time, at 3:47, I literally said, go check the camera. Wasn't nobody here. Who am I going to talk to? Yeah. Shit, we make sure we keep that job, nigga.
Jay, did y'all see that? Okay.
That definitely looks like a little
faint,
cloud.
we can see that Jay is reacting to something that is apparently there.
That motherfucker look like the ghost off Mario, bro.
Faint, we can see that Jay is reacting.
Don't it? Like the circle ghost off Mario, and it got the little Casper tail. What the fuck? It's all types of ghosts out here.
To something that is apparently there. Yet, this wouldn't be the only time that Jay encounters something beyond explanation.
Ain't that crazy?
On a different occasion, the supposed apparition had made an appearance once again.
Yeah,
this time,
like
however,
there.
Jay had reacted much differently than before, as he was feeling very uncomfortable.
Walk past him
decided
this
to
time.
show itself again. See it?
Like right there in front of him, then we right here.
See it? It's faint though.
Damn. That's a spirit, bro. And it's crazy because, like, right now I'm talking to y'all right now. Y'all listening to me right now, doing whatever y'all doing. Sitting down, got your phone in your hand, got your nuts in your hand. You got a blunt, you doing all that. And none of that shit matters because you're going to turn into that little ghost thing. Like, we one of those little spirits right now in just a body. Ain't that crazy? Like, we just right here in a body getting a life experience, but We're gonna be like that one day, guaranteed. That's the only thing promised is all of us is gonna look like that piece of air. That shit blows my mind.
I looked at it like, okay. I'm like, okay. So I hesitated, so I just threw something because I didn't know what to do. You know.
The fuck was
But
that
that
gonna
time
help?
it came from over my head though, for some reason. I don't know. But I was like,
Nigga, imagine that ghost protecting him like that's his granny or some shit, and this nigga just threw a whole book at his granny. His granny like, now what the hell was that for, grandson? I'm trying to make sure you straight. I'm just guiding you. I'm your ancestor now. Damn. Because you know how your ancestors guide you and they just be around you protecting you? What if that's just, he just actually caught it and he could see it? And this nigga threw a whole fucking book at his grandmama. God damn.
It appears that whatever had paid a visit to Jay was making him feel very unsettled. Although throwing a book probably did nothing, it seems that doing so didn't stop it from coming back, given that more strange occurrences had taken place inside the hospital days after this incident. In a different part
that shit is crazy, bro. Like, as humans, Americans, we so far gone from like our ancestors and shit. Like, we not tapped in with ourselves. So like, ghosts is like looking at us like, fuck is he? Like, think about that. All that little and looking back and all that. It's spirits that just see that shit and looking at us like, what the fuck he doing all that for? Like, he don't know we here? Did y'all not tell him we here? Because, you know, I feel like our ancestors, they were so tapped in, like they knew about this shit. Like, they seen a certain ghost, they knew something. Like, it wasn't as scary to them because they already was tapped in. They knew. We not. So we see anything, we like, what the fuck? We running around the house, we scared, we done called shit, we spraying holy water and shit. And the spirits probably looking at us like, I'm your ancestor. You do know we supposed to be here, right? Like, I'm not scary ghost. Like, bro, what if that's what they thinking the whole time? Like, he still don't know himself. Still not tapped in with himself, I see. One day.
of the hospital, something unusual was caught on camera. Take a look.
Look at that. There's no way
I don't think my
that
ancestors
could
would
have
do
failed. But like somebody didn't do that.
Yeah, probably because
Something
you threw
did
that
that by
fucking
itself.
book at him.
How could a ceiling like fall on its own? Like that.
Now it could be that the light cover had fallen off due to not being screwed in properly. However, Jay is adamant that this incident was the result of poltergeist activity and perhaps caused by the ghost he had seen days before. Although it isn't clear as to what might have caused this,
You work in a
other
hospital?
incidents inside the hospital have convinced Jay
yep.
that something paranormal is happening.
Damn.
A few days after this occurrence, while being on duty, the following happens.
Duty booty.
Look,
By being on duty booty,
there you go.
he in
Look
there
at that.
every day.
It was cold. I'm like, oh. I wanted to follow it and feel. See, I'm trying to feel like follow the cold breeze. I saw it going towards the elevator. So I went there.
Don't follow.
It was
man.
actually a cold breeze towards the elevator, then it just stopped. So I'm like, damn. So I'm like, okay. Then something touched me. I'm like, what the
See?
Something touched me.
No, it wasn't just something
still
touch you. You remember you threw that book. That nigga smacked you in the back of your neck. Ha ha! You threw that book, nigga, and he came around, nigga, you didn't know. You in the hospital. That was a teenage ghost. He smacked you in the back of your shit. Talk on me. Ah! And then went in here and watched you look around like, what the fuck? There's people in here slapping people? Yeah, big dumb ass nigga. Cause that's what I would do if I was a ghost personally. I'll slap you niggas in the back of the neck and then hide. Nah, taco. Yeah. When I was in high school, nigga, we made up nectarine. Yeah, you know, like, Nick, give me that neck. I say nectarine. Wow. Yeah, give me some of that nectar. Some of that nectar.
Trying to see, like, where is it at? Like,
Nectar.
it vanished, so how is it still touching me or something? I don't know. It's creepy. So I'm like, okay.
It was this incident, among many others, that had Jay totally convinced
Ow.
that something was
Yeah.
haunting the hospital. And it isn't just Jay who solely believes this. but his coworkers as well, for they too have seen something they couldn't explain. With all this evidence, most viewers can't help but think that the hospital is being haunted by something.
Ghosts?
But of course, it's not certain if that's the case. Jay, on the other hand, is sure that it is. So then, with that said, had something paranormal occurred inside this hospital? Or is there an explanation for the seemingly odd occurrence? Feel free to let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
Thanks for watching. Yeah. Appreciate you for making these videos for us to watch. What the fuck is you talk about? Talk about things. What the fuck? Dub video. But stop taunting these ghosts. And then like, motherfucker, you sign up for a certain job, you know. You gotta be prepared. If you sign up to be working in a hospital, people die there all the time. People die and born in those areas. So it's guaranteed gonna be motherfucking ghosts. Oh, that's that video I was talking about. When I said earlier about people running and she walked in, she had the cows in the front yard because this is like her grandparents' house and they got buried in the front yard, or her parents or something like that. She walked in the house and it like grabbed her shirt like that. She dropped her Taco Bell and ran out the door. Never even shut the door whenever she had grabbed a little Taco Belly. Shit crazy, shit crazy.